two titans of international football, England and France. England play France today in a quarter-final game, which could end up being England's semi-final or France's. France are currently the holders of the World Cup and probably won't be nervous for this game. Well, they might be. It could go two of two ways. We get the game over in normal time, meaning we win, or it goes to extra time and penalties. I really don't want that to happen because we don't have a good record of winning penalty shootouts. The last penalty shootout we won was, I think, 2018 against Colombia in the World Cup. Obviously, Gareth Southgate got us to a Euros final last year in 2021, and we lost that on penalties. We were 1-0 up for most of the game, but it was just unlucky that it went to extra time and penalties. But if people say, oh, it'll go to penalties, we'll lose, it'll be the same thing every year. If you think about it like that, then it probably will happen. We probably will go to penalties. But if you think positively, if you think we might win in open play, we've got a chance. I'm very nervous for this game. Because I can't see France really scoring, but I can't see us really scoring either in this game. It's a game that I can't really predict. But if you think about this game positively, it's a game that we don't want to lose. Well, yeah, obviously, but it's a game we don't want to lose because it's two titans against each other, two titans of international football. We need to find a way to stop Kylian Mbappe. We've got Foden, we've got Grealish, Kane, Rice, Declan Rice, we've got Marcus Rashford, we've got really good players. So far, Harry Kane hasn't really done anything in this World Cup. Our last game was against Senegal, which we won 3-0, quite an easy game to play, I'd say. Jordan Henderson scored the first goal. Who scored the second? I think Bellingham scored in that game. No, he didn't. I don't think he did. I'm not sure what happened in that game. I don't know who scored. I can't remember. But it's a game we don't want to lose because if we lose this, Southgate could be out of a job, and we'll have to wait till the Euros again to see if we can get in another final. We haven't been in a World Cup final or won a World Cup for 56 years. 56 years? Is that right? Yeah. 56 years since 1966 when we won our first World Cup. We still haven't won a World Cup since that. We've been in a final in the Euros since that, and the semi-finals in the World Cup 2018. And we were knocked out in the round of 16, if I'm correct, by Iceland in Euro 2016. And I don't know what our results were the World Cup before the Euros 2016. But it's, I think, Croatia scored a late couple of goals in that game against Croatia in 2018. But now we have to think about this France game. 4 years ago in the quarterfinal, I think we played Sweden, which was an easy game to play. But not all games are easy. This game is definitely not going to be easy. They've got Kylian Mbappe, Olivier Giroud, Jules Koundé, They've got Kimpembe. I think I've mentioned him. They've got a lot of good players that could ruin England's chances of winning the World Cup this year. But England have got good players as well. Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, Jude Bellingham is a growing talent in the world of football right now. And I think we just have to think about who could score for the England side in this game this evening. I think that many people will think that France will win this game, but if they think like that, France will probably win the game. If you don't think positively about this game, it's probably not going to go your way. But we do have to think positively, because if we make one mistake, France are going to be right in there and they're going to score. If you let Kylian Mbappe have a meter of space, then he will score. He will score. He will make things happen. If you switch off for 1 second and Kylian Mbappe's got the ball, he won't give you a good day. In fact, he'll probably give you a very long day. Like he did with Australia. Yeah. I think Olivier Giroud is now France's all-time top scorer, if I'm correct, and he will be a big player for this game, and we have to watch out for him, because if we switch off, he will score. Same with Mbappe. But if we keep them quiet, we could score as well. We've got Foden, who could score. We've got Jude Bellingham, who's also an amazing player, who France have got to watch out for, because if we get a corner, it could be dangerous for France. We've also got the likes of John Stones. We've got Saka. We've got who else have we got? We've got Ben White, I think, went home, if I'm correct. So he will play no more games at this World Cup. It's a game that we don't want to lose. It's a game that we need to win, and it's a game that I think we might win. I don't really have a prediction because it's too close to call. But I predict that England will win, but I don't know how many by. It could possibly be a 2-1, or maybe a 3-1 if we play well. I think with the likes of France, we'll play well, because we need to keep the tempo high, and also we know France's record of penalty shootouts isn't great, because they lost to Switzerland through a penalty shootout in the Euros. I mean, that could change, but France, if you get a penalty shootout, don't put Kylian Mbappe on penalties. Just joking around. I feel like Kylian Mbappe is quite good at penalties. I think he was probably a bit under pressure with that penalty, and I think he just didn't. What's the word? He didn't like. He was probably under pressure because it's like if it was the last penalty, I think. He was just thinking, score this, and then we're through or something. I don't know what it was, but he would have been nervous to score the penalty, so that's probably why he didn't score. And I'm probably right about that. But in this game, I think he will again be nervous if he has a penalty, because I don't think he's used to taking penalties. I don't think he takes penalties at PSG. I'm not sure though. I think Messi probably takes all the penalties at PSG. And if England are looking to win this game, which they are, if England are looking to win this game, England are looking to win this game. Not if England are looking to win this game. But anything could happen in this game. We could have a surprise. We could have an early goal from England. And if we do get an early goal, that will probably set us up for the rest of the game, I think. Anyway, yeah. See you in a bit.